to tell us about something that we all kind of need in our life, and doesn't matter how much you have, you still need more, which is confidence and courage, right? Yeah. So the story is called Running Back to Life, Courage Lost, Courage Found. And let's welcome 国立清华大学黄诗淇 with her amazing story.
Shh, it's 2 a.m. A little bit hungry. Huh? Cookies. Okay, just one bite. One bite of the cookie is enough. Later, in just half an hour, over 8,000 calories were in my stomach. What? I lay down on the floor for the whole night since I couldn't even move a little bit. My stomach was so hurt. I feel bad and I regret it. So, what happened to me? The story started like this. I used to be a happy, high-achieving girl in many fields. However, during my senior year of high school, I got an eating disorder which took over my life. It was one night, like I mentioned earlier, I woke up and binged on unhealthy foods uncontrollably, feeling guilty and ashamed afterwards. This was my first time being like this, and I was shocked. Unfortunately, this was not just a one-time thing. It just happened again and again, and I started to be afraid of eating. Even having a piece of birthday cake made me feel anxious and ashamed. Later on, I quit the track and field team because I thought I was too fat, I couldn't run. I avoided social interactions because I thought everyone, including myself, considered me a fat and ugly person. And I'd experienced a decline in academic performances. Every time when I lost control, I could just stay on the bed for the whole night and couldn't do anything, including studying. My parents were so worried about me, so they took me to the psychologists and counselors. But they seemed not effective for me. They told me that, oh, you have to write down the things that you did for the whole day, and you had to find somebody to talk to and ask them to remind you for the balanced diet. I knew it, I knew everything, but I just couldn't control myself. So later, the doctor even suggested me to take the medicine. No way, I don't want to take the medicine. I don't want to do it. So I decided to face this problem by myself. Thankfully, it was only when I learned to face my challenges with courage that I began to change. It wasn't easy at first, but I kept this positive self-talk every day. What other people think cannot affect you. You are what you are, and remember, you are improving, and that's enough. This made me feel courageous again. With time, I learned to practice self-control and make changes. For example, I started running again, even though I wasn't as fast as I used to be. But the things that I focus on now are improving myself, embracing my imperfections, and regaining my health. 3 years have passed since I began my journey to recovery, and I'm still working on it every day. But I'm proud of the progress I've made and grateful for the courage that has helped me get here. Being courageous isn't always easy, but it's worth it if it means living a healthier and happier life. If I could go back in time, I will hug my younger self and say, this doesn't define you. You are still worthy of love, including your own. It's okay to ask for help. Healing takes time, and you don't have to face this alone. I would also tell myself to cherish all the small moments. Those tiny victories that seem insignificant can make all the difference. The first time I laced up my running shoes again. The first meal I eat without guilt. The first laugh I share with my friends after months of silence. Each of these moments, though small, is a step toward a brighter future. I can always remember the day that I went out to have a late night snack with my friends. I learned to recognize when I had eaten enough. You know, to get back the control of my body feels so good. And I know this is just like a simple and easy thing for a lot of people, but for me, it really meant so much. So later, I started to have the control of my body, and then I feel really good then. And finally, if I could go back in time, I would remind myself that life isn't always a straight path. There will be detours, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But looking back now, I see that every struggle, every tear, and every step forward that led to this moment, standing here, sharing my story, and proving to myself that courage, through sometimes lost, can always be found again. So thank you all for sitting here today, and let's have some snack right after this contest to reward ourselves for today's effort. And remember, just one bite of the snack, it's okay. If it makes you happier, then it's worth it. So that's the end of my sharing today. Thank you.
Wow, what a nice start. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I wish I could have a stamp with you guys, but I'm here before me. So I have one question to you actually. What would you suggest to people who are like struggling finding their courage?
For me, I think for the first step is that you have to know yourself first. And if you know yourself, then you can know which method is suitable for you, and you can do this and practice this in your real life. So that's my suggestions.
Yeah, thank you so much.